I'm Paul Perkins with the check of your ag weather. After highs mostly in the 60s to the low 70s and elevated fire weather conditions to the west of Highway 183, a cold front drops in from the northeast. That drops their highs tomorrow to mostly the mid-30s to the mid-40s, while northwest Kansas can expect highs in the upper 40s. Light snow is possible in central and eastern Nebraska tomorrow night through Saturday. Snow accumulations may reach 1 to 3 inches for areas along and east of a line from O'Neill to Columbus and Omaha. Saturday, our coolest day, with highs in the 20s to the low 30s in the central and east, while other areas are in the mid-30s to the mid-40s. Highs on Sunday range from the upper 20s to the mid-30s in the central and east to the upper 30s to the mid-40s farther west. A ridge of high pressure warming our highs into the 50s Monday and the mid-50s to the mid-60s for Tuesday and Wednesday. Checking our long-term forecast, Nebraska and Kansas temperatures Tuesday through Christmas Eve expected to stay warmer than normal. Below normal precipitation is indicated for Nebraska and Kansas Tuesday through December 24th. Regional drought monitor shows Nebraska continues at 34% drought-free, with drought-free areas from Ainsworth to Bassett, southward to around North Platte, locations south of I-80 and the far east. It's abnormally dry for locations along and east of a line from O'Neill to Broken Bow and Lexington, as well as locations along and west of a line from Cherry County to Ogallala and Imperial. Coverage of moderate drought is steady at 24% of Nebraska and continuing from Central City to Columbus, the northeastern corner, and the western Sandhills back into the southern and northwest panhandle. Kansas dropped 3 percentage points, but is still 73% drought-free across the west and central. Abnormal dryness continues from far eastern Jewell to Republic County and much of the east. Kansas continues at 5% of the state in moderate drought, including from near Kansas City, southward to Allen and Burma County of the far east. Key weather factors affecting the markets include waves of snow and Arctic air winding down in the northern and eastern U.S. and heavy rain for Brazil. Extensive snow cover remains in place across the northern Corn Belt, extending as far south as central Iowa and northern sections of Illinois and Indiana. The spell of cold and breezy weather has lasted more than 2 weeks, with some increase in livestock stress. Additional widespread and mostly light snow should accumulate from the northern plains into the northeast and mid-Atlantic. Weekend morning lows plunge to colder than 20 below in parts of the north-central U.S. As the cold wave peaks Sunday and Monday, sub-zero readings likely reach into northern Missouri, central Illinois, and parts of the Ohio Valley. Mild air in the western U.S. spreads into much of the central and eastern U.S. next week. Colder air may sneak into northern areas of the U.S. next week, with possibly some rain. In central Brazil, big improvements in soil moisture from heavy rain favor developing to reproductive soybeans. Future rains in central Brazil won't be as heavy as the last week. Southern Brazil saw widespread rainfall and pockets of heavy rain the past few days for improving soil moisture. Heavier rain in south central Brazil tomorrow through Saturday and more rain early next week maintain favorable to improving conditions. I'm Paul Perkins. That's a check of your ag weather.